Hi, I'm Joy, and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. This is a very gentle, mainly lying down practice, so there will be some seated postures as well. Just for, calming the nervous system, relaxing, just letting go of any stress or anxiety you might be feeling at all. And just the main thing is really remembering that we are whole and we're here, and we can just know that we're enough. And so that really in itself can release a lot of the stress that we might be feeling. Remembering that where your mind goes, the energy flows. So with the breath, we can just allow the mind to focus on the breath and ourselves being enough, and ourselves being the steady, peaceful beings. And then the energy will just display in a different way. So our energy will hopefully become calmer, more relaxed, and in general, just in life, everyday life, we can just become in a more relaxed state with any of the stresses that are around. So I hope that makes sense. So let's start lying down. Just feeling yourself connected and held by the mat beneath you, and of course the earth beneath the mat. So this feeling of groundedness, connection to our earth that we live on, our home, and a feeling of safety and security. So your feet are just maybe about hip-width apart, same with your knees. You could have something soft under your head, or a block even, but maybe a rolled up blanket or cushion. Or just have your head on the mat. Allow yourself to just be here for a moment. And begin to deepen the breath. With every inhale, feeling the belly, the rib cage, the chest expanding as you breathe in. And then gently softening back to the spine as you breathe out. Inhale, expanding, and exhale, softening. And lifting, the raising, the swelling of your belly as you breathe in. And lengthening the exhale as your navel just moves softly back towards your spine with the out breath. And we can start to gently tilt the pelvis. So all we're doing is pressing the lumbar spine into the mat. Exhale. And maybe lifting up Muladhara, which is your pelvic floor area. Lifting up those muscles, engaging your core muscles here. Abdominal muscles. And then inhale, release. Exhale, pressing lumbar spine into the mat. And you're literally just tilting the pelvis just a little bit, and then inhale, release. Gently flowing with the breath. Just tilting the pelvis as you exhale. Inhale, releasing, and then placing the hands so that you're palms are facing the mat. On the next exhale, we're going to gently ease the spine off the mat. Readjust your feet to position if you need to, and then bringing yourself up into a bridge. Inhale when you're up here, and then exhale, placing one vertebra at a time back onto the mat. And coming back to center. Neutral spine. Breath in. Exhale, peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Gently coming up onto your shoulders. Breath in when you're up. Exhale, placing your spine very slowly back onto the mat. Lovely. And then draw your knees into the chest. And have a little rock from side to side. Just remembering this breath is healing. Allowing your body and your mind to relax. Bring your hands to your knees. Starting to circle the knees. So the knees are moving away from each other and then towards each other. In circles. And the other way. With the breath. And then bringing your knees into the chest, stillness, placing your feet onto the mat. Your left leg can stretch away from you, so that's on the mat. And then the right leg, you're drawing your knee into the chest, having a bit of a psoas stretch. The psoas muscle is deep in your pelvis, and you're stretching into this area. So the pressure is going into the deep pelvic muscles. And it can be amazing kind of trauma release area as well. So if any of your stress comes from a feeling of like just complete overwhelm or past, present trauma, then releasing around this area can be so helpful. If you feel emotional, anything like that, if any emotions come up, just allow them to be. Any of the stretches we do, movements we do around pelvis can be quite strong emotionally. And then lifting up the right leg, the hands behind your thigh here, or it could be that they're behind your calf. You might need to bend the knee for that one, or hopefully it's all right straight. And then take some circles with the right foot. One way, and then the other way. That's lovely. Draw the knee into the chest again. And with the knee bent, we're going to place the left hand on the left front of the hip here, and then open up your right hip with a bent leg. You can do it with a straight leg as well if you wish. But you can do it with a bent leg. So hip opener. And then gently bringing the knee back and then over into a twist. So this is quite a strong twist, and it's stronger with the straight leg. So your right hand can be stretched out, and you can look over to your right hand, and the left hand on the right knee. Twisting. And slowly bringing yourself back up. That's lovely. And we're going to bend the left knee now, foot on the floor, and come into leg cradle. So right ankle, left thigh, right hand through, clasping behind the thigh or the shin. It's whatever's best for you. You can be using a strap. You could have your head on a block or a blanket or something. And gently easing in the legs. So ideally you're feeling this around your right glute, that kind of area. It might be that you're feeling it more down the leg, and that's okay. Just depends on your body. As long as it's not hurting. That's great. And then placing the legs down. And let's take a moment to just be here with slightly different length legs. It can feel like that. And with the breath, we're inviting in softness. We're inviting in ease. We're inviting our whole body, our whole system to relax. So now we'll keep the right leg straight, and we'll draw the left knee into our body here. Stretching through abdominal and psoas muscles. Breathing the leg in. Perfect. And then we'll straighten the leg up and take some circles with the foot. One way and the other way. Stretching through the back of the leg. That's nice. And draw a leg in again. Knee into your chest. And we'll come into the opening here. So placing your right hand on the right front of the hip and opening up. And you can do this with a straight leg if it feels okay for you. Just making sure that your right leg and hip, buttock area, is all on the mat, so you're not leaning over. And then gently coming over to the other side into the twist. You can have the straight leg a lot stronger. Right hand, left knee, if that's okay. And then your left arm, you can look out over your left arm, stretched out. That's great. Just finding yourself back onto the mat and your knees coming up. So the right foot is planted on the mat again. Your left ankle, right front of thigh, Left hand through, clasping behind your thigh on your shin. Remember, you can use a strap, you could have something over your head. And breathe the legs in towards you. Ideally, you're feeling it here. Might be up the leg a little bit more, but hopefully it's comfortable. And feeling yourself relax in this position. And release the legs down. Just taking a little bit of time to feel how it is in your legs and your hips. Certainly feels work to me. Like there's something been going on. And connecting with yourself, your breath. And then slowly we're going to rock ourselves up to seated. If you need to, if this is not going to be good for your spine, then just go over onto your side and come up. Otherwise, you can just take some gentle rocking movements across your spine like this. And then coming up into Navasana. So this is what can be a stronger abdominal posture, strengthening the core. But you can also hold behind your knees like I am with your bent knees, or you could straighten out the arms. You can straighten your legs as well. I'm not going to do that. Let's take some moments of deep, full breath, softening through your shoulders and your face. It's really a great one for a determination around bringing yourself back to yourself, to your center, knowing that you are deep peace. You're a stable, relaxed being. And then slowly bring your feet onto the mat. Bring the feet together, the knees apart. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, softening forward into this wider Baddha Konasana, or diamond posture, it sometimes gets called, star pose. And just rest here. You might be up here, that's fine, wherever it is. Just resting in this posture, easing out your back, your hips. Letting your shoulders relax, inviting in a real stretch around your lower back. And slowly moving up, stretching out your legs, moving any padding behind, that can be helpful, or you can sit on a rolled up blanket or something. Taking a breath in and coming in for another forward bend. Exhale, fold forward, finding your place. So you could be using a strap, like one of those ones there, or you could just place your hands on the mat, place your hands on your shins, wherever they go, or taking hold of your feet, just wherever it's right for your body. And a moment of quiet and stillness. Remembering the breath will really help your system to relax. Wanting to re-engage the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest element of our nervous system, and move away from being in a state of fight or flight, which is your sympathetic nervous system. And slowly walking your way back up. That's wonderful. And come into a seated posture just for a moment to relax with the breath. So Nadi shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. You can use Vishnu mudra, which is your index finger and your middle finger down and the other fingers up, your thumb up. But don't worry if that doesn't work for you. You can use any fingers, it's fine. This is the traditional way. So you could take, that's with the right hand. With the left hand you could take a mudra, which sometimes is called Chit or Chin mudra or Yana mudra. So many different names. And we're going to inhale through the right, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, etc. Like that. And really do it in your own time. I'll just start counting at the beginning. I won't count our breaths, but I'll just say inhale, exhale. So we're going to block off with the thumb. Block off with the ring finger. I think we'll start with the right. So inhale through the right. Close the nostrils for a second. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. Close, exhale. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close, exhale through the right. Now you could take this much slower in your own time. Especially the exhales could be slower than the inhales. In your own time. Remembering to keep your face and shoulders relaxed. Your jaw relaxed. Your mouth closed. And to finish, we inhale through the right. And exhale through the left. And release the hands down. And take some full, deep lungfuls of breath. And then release down. Now I really invite you to take a long shavasana, which is where you lie down on your back and just completely relax. So if you just take a moment to fully relax on your back. And I will leave you here resting in shavasana. Make yourself comfortable, of course, and warm. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for joining me with this practice. And yeah, just I'm here. These sessions are here for you whenever you feel like you need to come and find a bit of stillness in what can feel like a bit of a mad world sometimes. You can just come back and be here. You're very, very welcome. You're welcome to subscribe to my channel as well, of course. And yeah, thank you. Namaste.
Oh, radiance and pure consciousness,
See you again.
flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I